Greetings and salutations, fine people. I'm Patti Alvarez. Welcome to The Good Soul, a show where we'll have supercharged chats with everyday humans from all walks of life and unpack what in their story will inspire us all. We'll extract the untapped wisdom, distill it, and serve it up to you in all the right ways that will engage, enlighten, and most of all, inspire growth within your soul. I think people are awesome. So join me on this journey through the hearts and minds of ordinary people to uncover the good soul within you. This is The Good Soul. Welcome back to The Good Soul, episode 81, K3 Racing, a kid on a mission. Today we're stepping into the fast lane with one very special family. 11-year-old, am I right there? 11? 10-year-old Kenny Roettger is already making a name for himself in the racing world. And behind him is a team filled with heart, grit, and pure love. We're talking with Kenny, his dad Ken, and his mom Anne-Marie about how this journey began, what it takes to support a young driver, and the big dreams fueling K3 racing. Get ready. This is a story about passion, family, and a kid truly on a mission. And here he is, world.
Hey now.
Welcome, K3. So do I call him K3 or Kenny?
K3.
All right. I love how you call him K3. It's so cute. All right. So K3, I'm going to start with your daddy-o, if you don't mind, because I want to learn about how this whole, we hear so much living in Mooresville, Race City, USA.
Race City, USA.
Tell me how you got involved with NASCAR. What got you started in this field?
Oof. Well, it's just something growing up, you always watched it, and you're like, that'd be kind of neat to do that. And my dad drag raced, and a guy he worked with had a dirt car, and ironically enough, when he sold the dirt car, my dad's like, hey, we're going to drag race. And I'm like, no, I like that. I want to do that. So ironically enough, the gentleman that bought the car was friends of the family, and he's still friends, and he's K3's. We have a lot of really good supporters, but he's K3's biggest supporter, Kevin Cross.
Oh, wow.
He's like, he kind of keeps me level-headed. He's a Jersey guy.
Oh, good. Okay.
He's full of grit, and he's like right to the point about things. But he kind of fueled it. And so when that car went there, I would wind up helping him, and he had a tour car to help with the tour car. He drove a little bit. And then we kind of went our separate ways for a couple of years.
At what age?
This is 12, 10, 11.
Okay.
Like 12, 13. My parents didn't even know where I was. I was on the road with Kevin. 12, 13, 14.
Love it.
15, I can remember being in the hauler in Paramus, New Jersey, and I saw my mom going to work in her Mustang, and she's beeping, and I'm just sitting out there looking out the window, waving at her. She didn't even know where I was going. But we were going to our Saturday night track in Orange County Fair Speedway.
Those were the days, guys.
Yeah, so went through that whole cycle, and then worked with a couple of dear friends of ours. It was a brother-sister team, the Birchwells, and Carol is another supporter of K3 as well. And I got to the point where with that cycle, I was like, you know what? I want to travel the world a little bit, but I want to go move down south and do the NASCAR thing eventually. That's when I went to Marine Corps 93 to 97.
Didn't know that about you.
So we went through that whole cycle and then came back. And my brother-in-law was, at the time, he was a crew chief for the guy that, we knew. And he was the big guy. He was the GOAT of the big block modifieds, Brett Hearn. He's like, hey, I'm going down south. You need to work with him. So I'll see you later. I'm going down south. And he went to work for Terry Labonte. And I wound up working on the dirt car with Brett for a couple of years, and then I got a job offer to go down south, and I'm like, well, they don't grow on trees. I'm coming down here, and at that time I went to work for Bill Elliott. We become Evernham Motorsports.
Okay, so this is NASCAR at
this
that point?
Now we're down here. Nice. Now we're down here in Statesville. So we went through a cycle of everybody in this sport, very rarely does anybody stay one place or two or three places forever. So we went through a few places, and
meaning race teams. Okay.
And eventually I was at Petty Enterprises when I met this beautiful girl in Indianapolis by chance. I was there on a test,
Hey, pretty girl.
We're working with Christian Fittipaldi, working on a 43 car, and that's where we're at today. Is I
3 kids.
I got
How many
lucky.
pets and what dog?
Well,
later, kids later.
I have one. My claim is I have 1 dog and 1 cat.
Mhm.
My wife has got 12 cats. And they got a house. They have their own house. It used to be AC, it used to be heated, but now most of the cats went from inside only cats to
Indoor,
outdoor cats.
Open, close.
There's only 2 cats that stay in the house, but the other ones just come and go. But her cats have like a chute that goes out her bedroom window to a house.
I love a catio. Is that
A catio, cat house.
Oh, you're a real cat lover.
Okay,
catwalk.
Yeah.
And wait, you guys had a wolf too, correct?
I have
Yes.
Arctic Wolf, which it's a misconception. It's a sled dog.
Okay.
So when I was out at this team in Kentucky, the late great Dave Rohn, he recently passed away. He used to breed Arctic wolves, and they were 115 to 165 pounds. And I said, if you
Beast.
ever get one, beautiful dogs.
Yeah.
I said, if you ever get one of those that's a brunt, I want it. Don't even question. Just tell me it's coming.
I'm on my way.
And he called me one day and he goes, Mama just rejected. Mama's name was Chevy. He says, Mama just rejected this one. You can come get it. She's only 22 pounds. And she named her Fusion, and she was like the best dog you could ever have.
I
How
love
big
it.
did she get?
She was only 35 pounds.
Oh, really? She was real runt then for a
She
wolf.
was
For a
smart.
wolf dog, though.
She was
Yes.
smart. Like she was really good.
Okay,
Yeah.
so listen, we have 2 minutes left in this segment. So enough about Fusion,
Yeah.
pets, and mom. I want to learn how this
K3.
angel, yes, how this all came to be. I want to know from you, what made you decide you want to, and I don't even know what type of racing. I know it's dirt racing. I wouldn't know how to explain it. So tell me what it is and why you like to do it.
I really like racing because it's just fun.
Okay.
Everything about it, like how you have to make every lap perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And
Now you do race on the dirt, correct?
yes,
Is there different versions of racing that kids can do, or is that pretty much all that kids do at this point?
you can do plenty of kinds. There's like my carts have cages on them, and there's carts with no cages on them.
Okay. All right. And do you feel like every kid in this sport wants to become a NASCAR driver someday?
Not all. Most of them actually want to go to the World of Outlaws, which is like the big dirt cars. Like
Okay.
they were just here in Charlotte a few weeks ago.
Oh, wow. Did you guys go to it?
We went to we went to one of them.
Oh, good.
So
Okay.
K3, you want
Okay.
all dirt still. You want dirt.
Do you want to stick
Yes.
with dirt? You want to go to the World of Outlaws someday?
Yes, I would like to go to the World of Outlaws someday.
You hear that, Mr. King World of Outlaws? We have a winner here. So what, would that be that's like a career that people like really like they live their lives? That's like a lifelong career to do that?
For some people, yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
For some-
Yeah.
it's a little bit like a gypsy lifestyle because it's a different city. It's a different city every night.
Yeah.
It's a different quarter car wash. Like I've lived it. It's a lifestyle. You're only at your home maybe 100 days a year, maybe.
Oof.
Okay,
For
so
sure.
you've been a part of that culture.
Yes.
At what age were you a part of that?
The last that I was 25.
So is it almost
26?
like the circus? Like it's
It
like a
is-
show
it is
that travels?
It is a real traveling circus.
Yeah.
You race, and then the next morning you're up maintaining the car. You're cleaning it.
Yeah.
A quarter car wash somewhere, a friend's house. Maybe
Okay.
sometimes I was fortunate enough where we had our own motorhome. They've seen it, what it was like. It's a rolling palace, like the best of the best.
Okay.
You know, there's other people that don't have that opportunity to have those resources.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be on a buddy's couch in a different town, a different night, hotels.
Yeah.
So it's a lot different.
Okay, so we have to wrap this segment up, but I have to say this took a turn because I've never heard the term World of Outlaws before. So I'm excited to learn more about this and, of course, what you're doing here locally. So, guys, don't go away. We'll see you in a few here on The Good Soul. This segment of The Good Soul is brought to you by Aaron Fisnick, certified luxury home specialist with Ivester Jackson Christie's International Real Estate. Aaron serves all levels of the greater Lake Norman region real estate market, and whether buying or selling, she is very much the lady who will deliver like no other. Many of us at Good Soul are also really happy clients. Aaron can be reached at 704-728-5657 or reach out to me and I'll get you guys connected. Thank you, Aaron Fisnick, and thank you guys for tuning in and supporting The Good Soul. Guys, welcome back to The Good Soul. We are on episode 81, and this is one I've been really excited. It's K3, A Kid on a Mission. So, a few years back, Anne-Marie had asked me if I was interested in sponsoring her son's race car. And I'm embarrassed to say, and it's like, I can't even look them in the eye when I say, I can't believe I haven't been to a race yet. It's like, it's sinful, but I turn into a pumpkin at night. That's the hard part.
We watch them.
We've had 16 close calls.
No, we don't watch. We watch. I think we watch. Well, I watch when you send me recordings. Yeah. But I will tell you that I will get to a race, and and then Kelly and I. Anyway, I don't want to ramble on, but it's my honor. And wasn't there a time too they were calling him Good Soul Kenny, or did they call it like when he was racing around?
They've done that, and Dirt Vision adamantly. That's the first thing that they mention is Good Soul every time. They'll go down the list.
I love it.
Good Soul.
Does that make you happy?
Yes, it does.
I'm glad.
I'm proud to be sponsored by the Good Soul.
Oh, I wish I could hug you right now, but there's a microphone in the way. So take me back to the beginning with him, and what made you think that this could have legs? How do kids get started in racing? The whole thing.
Well, we always said we knew that there was Millbridge, right? Like I had gone out there a few times with some friends, and then we started looking into the wing thing, like flat cars, this and that. I'm like, he's got to have a roll cage, right? So arranged a setup with somebody to have him test. And we went there. We just showed up. The three of us just showed up. Like he's in his T-shirt, jeans, no helmet. And I'm like, I thought you provide all that. Like, no, we got a helmet. So he goes out there in the cart, and he's in a T-shirt, jeans, and a helmet and gloves. And I got pictures of him in the cart. And he goes out there. He does like 2 laps, and he tried to kill me because we were standing off the turn forward. He wasn't already. He wasn't lifting. He wasn't getting out of gas. He was as wide open as that thing would go. He went through the corner, and I got it on my phone. I'm like, hey, man, he's not lifting. He goes, I hope he lifts. He's coming right for us. I hope he lifts. And my phone just drops. Well, he didn't hit us. He just kept going. I was like, oh. So
that must be a funny video to watch.
So then after that, I was like, you want to do this? He goes, when are we buying a cart? Oh, okay.
Oh, man.
Just when you thought girls were expensive.
So me and a buddy that I work with, Dan Four, he was looking at doing it with at the same time. He's like, hey, I had made arrangements to buy another cart. Then the guy sold it out from underneath me. Dan Four was like, hey, you need to go buy this cart. So Kevin Cross was the one that initiated this. He goes, you want your son to race? I'm like, yeah, but it's just not in the cards. It's I can't afford it. He goes, I didn't ask you that. I said, do you want your son to race? I'm like, yeah. He's like, find a cart. So we found a cart, and within 4 days we had a cart. So then we go through the cycle, and the first night we're there, this one, my wife is like, oh my God, 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 I can't believe, well, oh my God. And he's going slow. He's in the cadet division. They're going slow.
You were scared.
They're going slow.
Man,
like they were going out there. They're not real competitive. Like the kids in the track are. They're just out there making 10 laps. There's no winners, losers at this time, right? They organize a little better after that. So we go from that the first 2 nights to he's fast and he's beating people, right?
He's confident.
To my wife going, how in the F are we going to get him faster?
That one thing.
She's like, we're not messing around.
We are in.
So that's when I said. That's when I told her at that point in time. I said, you know what? I'll be honest. I don't like doing tires. So you're doing tires. And even to this day, we've run really good this year. Mm-hmm. I don't know what the tire pressures are. I have several people that help me out. Scott Punch and Christian Renaud. They help us out on Saturdays and Tuesdays. And they're like, where do you want to go with the air pressure? I should see her because I don't know. I have like
Anne-Marie,
a number.
Like the aerodynamics or whatever the engineer.
I have like a number. No, well, she'll be smart. I'll be standing there next to the car. She'll know where we're at on air pressure. She'll be like, hey, the track's getting faster. Do you want to go back up on air? And I'm like,
and it depends on where the grip is.
I'm like, yeah,
track.
You're right. I'm like, okay, just leave it there. Like she's schooled in it. Like she knows.
Okay. Is this like Bluetooth regulated?
No.
You
like
just know?
She's texting me like, hey, like we're looking at, well, we have a My Race Pass. They had like the lap times on there.
Okay.
So you can see how fast the divisions are in front of you. Okay. And you got to scale, like, they run this at this time of the night. Like this is what they ran earlier. This is what they ran this time last week. Mm-hmm. And she knows that better than I do.
And they go by track condition too.
Because I'll ask her, I'll be like, track faster. I know basically, but she'll be like, no, we're like 0.6 faster than we were last week doing this. And I'm like, all right, so we need to put air to it. She's like, yeah, not a problem. So,
Okay.
and now she's got to the point where there's a couple of things going on. You could hear if the tires are too low with this. Then she'd be like, hey, I hear what you're saying about we need more air. I'm like, well, let's put some more air to it.
Yeah.
So I worry about the other part of it and trying to keep his head straight because keeping his head straight is a full-time job. So
Tell me why. Tell me, like, okay, first I want to know, how did it feel that first race? Do you remember, or that first run around the track? Do you remember almost hitting your dad?
I do not remember, but I remember that he was screaming and running.
You got scared. He's like,
I love it. Gotta love a man with his man.
he didn't wreck it, but he ran the high line because we were standing on the track, but we didn't think he was going to go there. And to this day, he still likes to rip the rail. So
oh god, well, good. It's going to serve you. So tell me, Kenny, how are the races structured? Like, is it 5? Like, how many laps, or how does it work?
So how qualifying goes? Because qualifying heat race and the feature.
Okay.
So for qualifying, you get 2 laps, but at the time I started, you got 5, but you get 1 warm-up lap to get your motor up to full swing.
Okay.
And then you time your laps, and wherever you time, if you would have started first in the first heat, they would start you 4th, and if you would have started 4th, they would have started you 1st. 2nd, you would go to 3rd. 3rd would go to 2nd. It's just kind of like that. It's to learn how to pass and how to start a race and how to run up front.
Okay.
Usually the top 12 they invert them. So if you're on
Yes.
the pole, you start 12th. If you set fast time, you start you go to 12th. You'll start 4th in your heat race, and 2nd will start 4th in the second heat race. 3rd will start 4th.
Okay.
So they kind of do that.
It's fair.
It's fair.
Do you have a favorite place to be? The fastest place?
2nd.
Second?
You get to put it on the high side, which is my spot.
Put it on the what side?
The high side.
He struggles starting on the pole.
On the bottom. I like the high side because the bottom this year, it's just been hard starting on the bottom for anybody because the bottom's so bogged down for anybody because it's there's so many bumps down there.
Okay.
The low side, high side. So
sure,
side,
of course. That makes sense to me. And then does the dirt pack more? And is that what you mean when you say it's fast?
Yeah,
or not?
so what the grip is. The grip is.
And what are those factors? Is it the weather? Is it
Depends if it rained the day before, because then all the water will go to the bottom of the track, and then if it dries up in time, it'll be really gripped up down there, and you can maybe run down there, but it also depends if there isn't bumps down there.
Okay. All right. And again, I'm sorry to ask the same question, but so qualifying, they let you go 1 lap and then 4 laps, did you say?
Green, white, checker. You take the green, then you get the white flag, and then you're off the checker.
But when I started, they had 5, like 2022 and before that, that's kind of when they did 5.
Best lap out of 5 laps.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does it feel like when you're driving all that? Do you guys have a microphone? Are you talking to him while he drives?
No. We gotta know where the track is. I usually get some of my buddies and we usually make a race plan. If we're in the same heat race, we'll say, hey, we're gonna do this, and if we're in this situation, we'll do this.
Okay, so they do operate in teams, it's not individuals?
No, they pull it together on themselves. But you need to explain to her you have somebody in your ear talking.
Yes.
Oh, you do.
The owner of the track, Ashley Burnett, she's in our ear and to making sure the starts go good and fair.
Okay.
And get people in the right spots.
Okay. And everybody hears what she's saying?
Yes.
You
everybody
can't talk back to her?
No. But if you
do
don't
something silly, from what I understand, she will let you know, right?
She gives you the business?
She will let you know.
Yeah. Okay. And you have to have it in, and they'll pull you to the inside, the infield, they'll throw caution and make you wear earbuds and all that to make sure you can hear her because they're that serious about it.
Oh, sure. And as they should be. And I'm assuming there's standards because there's probably ways of making your engine stronger and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yes. How is that regulated?
Well, they got a tech guy and they got the rules, and you just got to live what's in black and white. That's what you got to live by.
Yeah.
Certain weight.
Yeah.
And you can't mess with the tires. If you're the winner, they have to
the tires
take a
are
cut.
impound. You buy them from the track, you mount them at the track, you put them in a container. That's it.
You leave them at the track.
You leave them there.
Everything.
They stay there.
What would messing with the tires do? Less air, more?
You get a lot of speed.
You get a lot of speed.
Yeah. The harness of the tires not just the hardness of the tires, but you can change the grip level of the tires, and it's pretty big. When somebody goes out, you can put a blanket over the kids when they're running.
Okay.
Like, here you go. They're from first to last should only be like no more than 0.3 of a second.
Okay.
When you got like somebody is a half a second faster than the second place guy.
Yeah, you know.
Like Brexton Bush we raced with, and he was really, really good every week. And a kid showed up one week, and he was 0.6 faster than Brexton, and almost getting ready to lap Brexton, and Brexton was in third. It's like, here's a red flag, and then they went and cut his tires, and they're like, he's like, I'll see you in a couple weeks. So you get fined and you get suspended.
Yeah.
So
All
it's
that.
not. It's
We
not-
had those tires, huh?
You don't have
We
to.
had those tires.
You don't have to out anybody, but I'm assuming it's the parents that are responsible.
Well, the kids aren't doing it.
Yeah.
you know, And so
So play fair, mom and dad. That's all I'm saying. Well, I think I've seen dance moms. I think it's in any sport, and we all want to see our kids.
Man, the competition is really tough, man.
Yeah, but you gotta do
Serious
it.
business.
You gotta do it the right way, and I know my K3 does. That's for sure. So, guys, get excited because on our next segment, mom's coming on.
Really?
So don't go away. We'll see you in a few here on The Good Soul. Want a little bit more rainbows and unicorns in your life? Start your day with Good Soul Daily. Every morning, you'll find me in your inbox where I share a quick story, lesson, or quote to spark joy and inspiration. Come join our hundreds of daily readers and let's step into our new day together with my lighthearted, Pollyannic approach. I would be honored if you'd allow me into your heart and head where you are sure to be delighted and inspired. Text me over your email address to 704-618-7993 for your daily dose of happiness and reassurance that life is pretty darn awesome. Welcome back, everybody, to The Good Soul. I am here with my dear, dear sister from another mister, I must say, that I've been dying to have on the show. This is Anne-Marie Roettger. She is the father and wife to K3 and Ken, and one of my MVPs at Good Soul, I must say. So welcome.
Thank you.
Thank
for
you.
having me.
I know. It's like whenever we shoot the show, I'm like, just be yourself. Just act like we're sitting in the lobby talking. And I mean that. So let's get right into the racing because I want to have you on a separate show to talk about other stuff. But what was your first reaction? I think we got a little bit of a teaser from your husband.
Wow. First reaction. At first, it's just fun. Like, oh, this is fun. This is like, a play date. This is just just a little opportunity. And then it like realness, like reality sets in.
And danger?
And danger. Although I'm okay. Like, of course it's dangerous, but then I'm always the type that's like, you could like go in a grocery store and trip and fall and like break your arm, right? Like it doesn't take being in a race car to do that.
Life's so fragile.
So I kind of have that sense about me, but still, when you have like your child like going like 60 miles an hour and you have zero control over him or anybody around him, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah. I remember going to a Pop Warner football game with my nephew Tommy and just like the whole time.
Boom,
I said to my sister, I'm like, I can't do this. I can't watch it. It's like too frightening. So I can only imagine. And I'm glad you brought that up because I didn't ask that question. How many miles per hour? 60?
60 about.
54 to 55 at Millbridge.
Okay, 54
Yeah,
to
some other
55.
On a slick
tracks.
tire.
On some other tracks, like in South Carolina, it's like 60 to 70.
You're ripping.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Millbridge is the name of the track, is the name of like kind of the league, would you say, in like football or baseball terms? Is that like
It's kind of
the track.
The track.
name.
The track. Okay. When did you realize he had talent? Was there a moment?
I kind of just sensed that he would. Like I kind of knew because it's like in his blood.
Okay.
Like it's just in him. I could just tell.
Passed down from
So,
that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. So it didn't take very long to realize that he was really, really good.
Okay.
So, and that can be frightening in itself too. You know?
Why? Tell me why.
Because that opens up a whole new, like,
What ifs?
that's what I was going to say.
A whole new
ifs?
what?
What ifs?
Yeah.
He's going to get faster.
Look at you.
Like he
Gonna
took the
go
words out of my
faster.
mouth. So like, what if? Like he could, he could disguise the limit,
Yeah.
with this.
What was his initial sport? Like, okay, so he's 10 years old. He started when he was like 7? Was it?
No, he
Like 4.
He started
4.
racing.
Starts his sport.
God. Okay.
Ain't all a
And
sport.
it was always his sport, or did you like football first or anything else? Always football. What are the other sports?
Not like always racing. Kind of a mix of each.
Yeah.
Okay, so football and racing.
Football and racing and hockey.
Sometimes.
What
He did
position?
for a little bit too.
For football, I'm linebacker.
Nice. That's my position,
Aw.
man. Yes, outside
How is he
linebacker.
in the like
Yes.
percentiles? Is he like big kid,
He's
middle
like
kid?
100 percentile.
He was 100% on. Yeah, my
Yeah.
mom was always
Yeah.
like, but
Yeah,
like
he
that.
was over a 10-pound. Like,
Oh my God.
yeah.
Wow.
So he's always been like athletic though, so he's been able to pick things up
Okay.
and stuff. So, so I knew he was going to be good. And then when he started in like the younger divisions, he did very well. And
Beginner box stock was a struggle because he was 25, 30 pounds overweight because he's big.
Okay, so he's
So
big.
weight-
I was just going to ask you
And
about,
that
you know,
can be
Weight
the
means a lot.
challenge.
It was like
Yeah.
everybody told me to move him up. The Tony Belks and the Chris Yonchuk's Flash and Mike Willis, they're like, move him up. He's good enough to do it. And I didn't do it, and I should have moved him up. I should have listened.
So move him up with the older kids, in other words?
Because
Okay.
with racing in these types of carts, if they're a set like engine, it's only has so much power. And I can't go into the details like Ken can, but if you have a child that's on the taller or larger or heavier, that makes that more
Weighs down the
challenging.
car.
Yes,
Got it.
especially when there's like those limitations.
Well, it reminds me of like swimmers who like shave their body hair. Like
Yeah,
every little thing
so-
counts. So it's the same.
So if he had a typical like 10-year-old may be like 20 to 30 pounds less than him in weight.
Okay.
So, then you have kids that are in the different, like the smaller, like percentiles. So,
Okay.
I mean, but that comes into play when they're kids.
Yeah, it should go by weight and not age. I feel like when they're categorized. No, I don't know. It's just me.
No,
That's what all the professional
With my
drivers are so
theories.
small, really tell you the truth. Most of them.
Yeah.
Not all, but most of them are short,
He's really racing the junior wing class. The rule's 12 to 15, and he's 10.
Okay.
So
12 to
Jeremy
15.
and Ashley, they gave him like, hey, he can race it. It's not a problem.
Oh, great.
So
Okay.
our buddy,
Because I would have been stuck in the lower.
With the little
power.
kitties.
Mhm.
And more
Yeah.
like then people that are more my age.
Okay. What kind of time goes into this? Like, do you have to
Oh.
practice every day? Like, what is
Oh.
that like?
You got to go through race film every week. Know how you can get the littlest faster, like every time. Know how you can get your aerodynamics right, like.
And how do you kind of equate that? Like, you watch a video, and then how do you analyze that?
I notice what others do that I don't, and others that may be faster than me, and what they do different than I do, and how I can be like that.
Wow. So give me an example of what you would notice, like the angle of the car, the placement, what?
I would notice that going through the corner, maybe they start their straightaway a bit earlier than mine, or they enter a bit like later than me.
Okay.
And I can know, hey, I'll enter there if the track's like this again.
to overcome them.
Wow. And
Yes.
do you discuss all of this with your mom and dad, or
Yes,
like
I do, and my friends to make sure they saw it too.
wow.
Sometimes.
Only Millbridge. Do you guys ever travel to other tracks to race?
Yeah, we.
And what does that look like? Like, why? Is there other leagues? It's like interleague play almost?
And it's just kind of like not really interplay. It's just Millbridge is like their own points. And
Okay.
the other tracks most of them don't really have point system. They're just like race.
Okay. Okay. So, Anne-Marie, tell me about your role on a typical race day. What's your function?
Well, I want just to be mom in the
Mhm.
stands.
That ain't happening.
His dad said that
That's
ain't
right.
happening.
No way.
One day.
Uh-huh.
No, so, but it takes a whole team effort, really.
Yeah, you guys have like a trailer. The car goes in the trailer.
Yes,
Where do you
yes.
store the car? At your house?
In our garage.
Okay. And you have 2, right? Is that true? Or is it 1 or 2?
Three.
3. Wow.
well, we got this OG that doesn't race.
We're going to park one in the Good Soul
Yeah.
lobby.
OG?
The boys
Yeah,
decided.
it doesn't. In the beginning of the year, we started out racing 2 classes, and the goal was
One of them was just not working. worth it.
It got to the point where he was the first night he won the junior wing race. We were the fastest of both classes, and then somebody sailed it off over the berm going to the turn one at the start. In the lower class, just drove into him, and I'm like, I'm not doing this no more.
Do you guys
do
you build the cars yourself, or
I work on the cars?
Yeah.
I mean, like we get the pieces and we put them together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Ken does all that.
And then that's
I
your
help sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it takes.
I have to
whole
like
team.
take care of my driver's stuff to like make sure my helmet's clean every week, my shoes are clean, gloves.
It's a full-time
And
job.
he does that
Change
himself.
batteries. Yes.
Yeah.
I think that's so great that you make him do that.
Get the
himself.
seat cover out and wash that.
Yeah.
And wash the cart.
I think what's also really cool about this is there's like almost an entrepreneurial aspect to it, is that the sponsorships are teaching him a whole nother level of life skills and a whole nother skill set, in my opinion. So, and then just hearing you talk about keeping your equipment clean and that not everybody is like, wiping his chin. You're really probably making him do a lot of stuff on his own, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Good, that way you learn.
Yeah.
Ken's in the garage till like 2, 3 in the morning, the days before races. We make sure that we get a good night's sleep, right?
Oh yeah.
And
we gotta go to
then
bed.
That's the biggest performance advantage this
Yes.
year is you getting a good night's
Get a good
sleep.
night's sleep.
Yeah.
I think
Yes.
life in general. Real quick, less than a minute. What's your favorite memory of him and racing?
oh wow, there's so many good memories. But just seeing him like put pieces together
Mm-hmm.
on the track, things that seeing growth. So it's not just necessarily one memory, but when you see like little aspects of improvement
Mm-hmm.
and maturity, that is just such a good memory. And
Okay.
and it just kind of makes everything seem, worthwhile. And it's not, and wins are great, but sometimes just growth is even better.
Sure. Thank you, Anne Marie.
Yeah.
I don't want you to leave, but segment 3 is over, and I get Kenny all to myself on the last segment. So, guys, don't go away. We'll see you in a few here on The Good Soul. Who isn't looking to get happy and healthy and empower themselves in an extraordinary fitness community? At Good Soul Hot Yoga, we offer life-changing yoga, strength training, cycling, and relaxing therapeutic classes that will make everything in your life feel better. For some power, balance, and peace of mind, we will deliver. Come experience our spa-like wonderland in the center of Mooresville. We will become your happy place. Welcome back, everybody, to The Good Soul. We are on episode 81, K3, A Kid on a Mission. So we've covered a lot of ground here, but I really wanted to talk to you about tell me what you love most about racing.
In my opinion, it's the thrill of and how fun it is. And just the thrill. It's just super fun.
What does it feel like to be in that car? Like, do you giggle to yourself or laugh or get excited?
You get an adrenaline rush, and if you're sick, you just won't feel anything.
Sure. I completely understand.
And if you cut your hand or something bleeding hurt, you just get an adrenaline rush and you don't really feel anything.
Yeah. I think we've all experienced that. I think when I was a kid, I remember I went skiing with my dad.
Did you lose a tooth on the racetrack?
I think that was Chase or Brexton.
Lost a tooth on the racetrack.
They check out.
I was skiing with my dad, and I remember flying down the hill and being you ski too fast, you're going to hurt yourself. But I was an adrenaline junkie. Do you feel like you like that adrenaline?
Yes, I love it.
Oh my God, that's so exciting. Okay, so hobbies outside racing, real quick. You don't have to get too crazy into this, but what else do you like to do?
I like going, playing football, watching football.
All right.
Who's your team? What's your team?
Pokemon cards?
Not really. I mean, I
Shout out to
do
your team.
sometimes I can collect football cards. I used to.
Okay. Yeah, well, this is a good one. Manny's asking, shout out to your team. Tell us about what you just got to do. Was it Detroit, you guys? Or no?
We went to Green Bay for the home opening game against the Lions.
Lambo guy.
Go Pack, go!
And that was probably one of the best days of your life. Would you say?
Yes.
Tell me why.
It was just such a good atmosphere all around, and I got an autograph from the whole CBS crew.
What?
On my sign.
That one off, Dad.
We stayed there at a sign that said, "Packers fans love Jerry Jones."
Amazing. Wow.
Packers
That's
fans love
really
Jerry
exciting.
Jones. I know they do.
Actually, I like a trade.
Amory, you put a post.
Jimmy, the
Amory
best
put a post
linebacker
up
in the
on.
league.
Amory put a post up on Facebook, and it was like, it was the best day of my life. It was like really special. I want to do something
Special.
like that for
It
Manny
was
at
special.
the Dallas Cowboys. What's the name of that field again?
Lambeau.
Lambeau Field.
Dallas Field.
AT&T.
What did it used to be? It was always AT&T.
The new one's always been 18.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
That's the only one
I'm
like.
excited to do that.
That's Jerry's world, man.
All right, tell me about like your friends and stuff, the connections. I'm sure you're making a lot of new friends that you don't go to school with. Is that true?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's really cool too. I remember I had like my summer friends and my school friends. It's like you have your racing friends and your school friends. How do you, does football ever conflict with racing and vice versa? You have the same practice on the same night?
It does, because on Tuesdays we would have practice, and on Saturdays we would have games. So my game would start at 3, and we'd have to rush from the football field. That'd be 30 minutes, like 45 minutes, 30 minutes, all around there. And we would have to go from West Iredale to Millbridge, or just, it would be crazy, because then I would have to make sure I'd like have a good breakfast.
Yeah.
Like,
And I'm sure mom's
keep
racing
energized.
skills came into
Yeah.
play
Yes.
as you're shooting up 77. You're like Superman, probably changing from football uniform
yes.
into. Is there?
The
Tell me,
car
I wish I had asked you, and I said this in the lobby before. I wish I had asked you to wear like your outfit. What do you wear when you race?
I wear like a fire suit, like
Okay.
a helmet. It's like fireproof.
All right. And is it all jazzed up like for him? Like, does it say like K3 on it or anything?
No, but we're
nobody
getting
does
that.
Yeah.
Does anybody ever like? And I would probably be this parent. Do people get like out of control sometimes
Yeah,
with the
there's people
bling and
Oh,
this
yeah.
and
There's
that?
some people that like they're on their like 4th or 5th fire suit this year.
Wow.
You know, or they spend $2,000 to have a helmet painted.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
and it's cool. Like
Yeah.
it's cool, but you know, if it's eccentric to the kid and the family,
Yeah.
that's neat. But if it's just like an elaborate graphics for a 12-year-old kid, I think it's a little overboard.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I think that's part of, I always laugh too, like, and I'm sure you probably experience this on your own level. So I'm not at all like judging, but like when like I see at Lake Norman High School, like these pictures of the football players on the field, and they're like these, it looks like, a picture of Cam Newton.
yeah.
And I'm like, God, what do these kids have to look forward to? Because everything is so outrageous. But that's why I love the fact, like we talked about in the segment earlier, how you're cleaning your own equipment and you really are understanding from the bottom up what it takes to make all of this stuff happen. What do you feel like it's taught you about discipline and teamwork?
It's taught me that like everyone has to take part, because Dad, like, he used to say, here's a track, you have to run this line, or I can figure that out. And Mom does tire pressures. We have to work on the car, find out like what gear you have to run, like, and change that. And we all have to do stuff in like this certain amount of time period, because we only have about 30 minutes between each race at max.
Mm-hmm.
So we gotta like kind of rush if we are gonna make some changes.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel like Mom and Dad ever have to like force you to get out of bed and do stuff? Or are you always like up and eager and excited to go?
I'm always up and eager, excited to go.
Is he right? Yeah. And it's okay if some days you don't want, I'm not saying it's a bad thing to want to sleep in, but I think that's one of the indicators. I remember my nephew, Tommy, my sister saying, I don't even have to wake him up. Like before school, I come out and he's dressed and ready to go and his room is clean and all that stuff. I was always that kid too. I never really hemmed and hawed about anything, but I've had friends who like, you had to like knock them over the head to get them to get up and go. But once they did, they were great.
When you love it.
What is your favorite memory of this whole experience?
My favorite memory was probably winning at the fair in 2022.
Okay.
And it was the last fair race in that class.
Okay.
And I was racing one of my really good friends.
Wow.
Did
it affect you? Did it affect your
it was
friendship?
1-2 the whole race. But like with the few laps to go, he got spun out by a lap car, and
Oh, it's always a bummer. He's still your friend. I guess.
Oh, yes.
I got a quickie on Mom for that.
Talk to me.
He goes out there. She's never seen him on. He's never been on a small track before, and it's really small, like racing in the lobby. And he goes out there and he's whipping it, and he's fast. He's the fastest one out there. And she's like, you got to slow down. You got to slow down. Well, the next thing that comes up is qualifying. And he goes out there and he's literally waving to her going to the corner. So we qualify about last. So I'm like, we got to make the race. I'm like, come on. I said, you go out there and do the things that you do. So he went out there, started dead last in his heat race, and he won the heat race from the back.
On last pass.
And then on the last lap pass, and then he went out there and he raced with Will Spencer, his buddy, and he won the race.
Lives down the street.
I told him, it's a fair race. You get a Ferris wheel trophy. I'm like, I always want to win the fair race. You got to win the fair race.
Oh, yay. So you have the trophy?
Yes.
Oh, I want to see. You have to send me a picture tonight. That's so cool. Tell me about your sponsors. Who do you want to thank for supporting you?
I want to thank Casey Express, Good Soul Hot Yoga, BMG Metalworks, Dan Borman, Outlaw Rebuilds, Oil and Water.
What do you sit in?
Oh, the Joyous Seating.
Who takes special care of you there?
Oh, Raina LaJoy and Tammy.
I would say, too,
Right, Bob.
at the top of the list, I'm sure that, what is it, Casey
Yes.
at K3 Enterprises is mom and dad?
Don't forget Gramps helps.
Gramps.
Gramps.
Everybody.
Oh, right on.
He locks up right here. Who else? Who builds your chassis?
PRC, Tony Belk.
Wow.
Big thank you to him.
This is really exciting, and this is really
Yes.
great training for you.
Get the shout outs.
What about your engine?
Oh, Flash.
He's really
Flash-
gone overboard for you this year.
This is
Flash
his
Racing
engine.
Engines.
Okay.
Really big help to him.
Wow.
Christian and Scott Punch, they're a big help. They always come out whenever they can.
Okay. So how many age classes are there? And you could basically do this into adulthood, is what you're saying?
You
This
can, but
happen-
not this very class.
Not
very
this class.
is to 15.
to 15. So where do you go after you turn 15?
After I turn 15, I probably won't fit in the cart. So I don't know if I'll be able. Next year's probably gonna be my last year.
Okay.
And
And
these-
then where do you go?
You can either go to restricted micro or an 250cc. It's like the two-stroke, like the dirt bike engines on our cars.
Okay. Still race at the same?
Yes.
Okay. Do you watch those kids that are older than you, those races, to like learn like where you're headed for to get motivated?
Yes, but I could actually run those classes right now because like they're both used to be at least 10 to race them.
Okay.
So I'm very excited to race either one if I can race either one.
Okay, so what is your wildest dream? Picture yourself at 40 years old.
40
What would
years
you
old.
like to be? 30 years old. Where do you want to be in your career? What do you want to do?
I want to be a World of Outlaws driver.
I'll say that one more time.
World of Outlaws driver.
A World of Outlaws drivers, which what we talked about. And mom and dad, are you supportive of this? Are you?
What he wants to get the grades.
He's got to.
Oh,
why
yes.
he's got to get grades? Oh yeah, that's a great question.
I always got to get good grades, behave well in school. I have to make sure.
Oh my God.
Priorities. Awesome.
Okay, so tell me then. I ask about every fifth show. I ask a person this question. I really want to know your answer. What does being a good soul mean to you?
Being a good soul is meaning to me is always be uplifting, always be a ray of sunshine in someone's day, always make people happy, like be a good, kind soul.
I love it. Kenny, I have to tell you,
Right,
I'm
brother.
so moved.
Right.
And always giving your full
Right,
effort.
man, you got me.
And I have to say this. I say this. You guys remind me of my sister and brother-in-law. You're an amazing kid. And that's because you come from amazing parents. And kids like this, this is not ordinary what I'm seeing here. So I hope you guys realize how proud you should be of yourselves and of this child. And also your sisters, who I adore, Kenilyn
Yes.
and Lily, little beautiful angels. That's a whole nother thing, the whole FBI thing. And oh my God, everything about you guys. So anything else you want to say before we finish up?
You forgot who you could go watch race the other day. You forgot to thank them too.
Yeah, don't forget those things.
Just say it.
Who'd you go see?
Oh, Dylan Madsen, Motorsports, Madsen Overhead Doors.
All right.
All right.
I love it.
Happy
All right, guys.
Doors.
Listen, I'm going to put some information on the link, and I think we should plan a big party at one of Kenny's races, and we're all going to show up in tailgate, and that'll be that.
Kenny's always winning.
Guys, episode 81 in the books. Thank you for being here. Kenny, you were such a little angel. Oh, my God. Guys, keep coming back, and we'll keep bringing you the good stuff here on The Good Soul. Thanks for being here.